So we're back. Today's the 8th of October. First day back in a long while. I think the last time we did this was during the summer, May or something like that. But we just uncovered the bike again. You can see the frame and all that is coming along nicely. It's all rubbed down, stripped back, painted, so ready for reassembly. And the engine is, the back cylinder is rebuilt and back on, but the front cylinder we just have it mocked up for the moment. And the reason why we had to mock it up is because there's 4 main cylinder head bolts, but if you look at them, they're 2 different sizes. Now, sort of trying them in the holes and that, it looked like the longer bolt went into the front, but we couldn't be sure, so I had to make sure by going back to the manual. So and if we look at the manual there, we'll see we have the manual here is oriented the same way as the cylinders are. So you can see there's the front cylinder, there's the front cylinder, and if we look closely, it says the length of that bolt is 165, that one's 165, and the 2 back ones are 155. So that's the way we reckoned. Yeah, so there's 165, and according to mine that goes in the front, and that's where we reckoned it was. And then we just try the back one now. This should be 155. If we look at the manual there, you can see where it says 155 and 155, and there you go, 155. So that's grand. So we had reckoned it right. It's so that's why we had that thing mocked up. Now this tensioner is a bit of an awkward pig now to get in and out, but anyway, the head has to come back off now again, that we've established what goes where, and we can put the gasket in this time and go for a rebuild on the front head. Right, so just a quick run through. There's battery light, that's just coming direct from the battery. This is a live battery feed going across to work the solenoid, and that's fed through this switch. So whenever I close this switch, I'm just passing electricity from here to here, which energizes the solenoid and slams those contacts closed. You'll hear them click. Right, so then we want to crank the engine. So I just want to just hold it there. So there she is turning over. Now the reason for this fella here is that the body of the solenoid, we have a live feed to the solenoid start of the coil, but the electricity has to return to the battery. It returns through the body, so therefore we have to have this lead here which returns to the battery via that jump lead, and it's all down below there, live in earth. Bit Mickey Mouse at the moment, but they get some battery thermals for it. So we're ready now to do a compression test. Right, so we're set up and ready to go, live from the battery. There's the battery. So we just have a jump lead going up to this side of the solenoid. This yellow wire is feeding the windings in the solenoid to energize the windings to close the contacts. This wire here is just to return the electricity from the solenoid windings back to the battery. So when I close this switch is just in the middle of these 2 connections. So when I close the switch, it turns over the engine. So we have the fitting fitted into the cylinder. You can make it on there, Eric. Alright. It's awkward as hell. Right, you're clipped on.
Yep.
Right, so we're supposed to have 13 to 16 kilograms per square centimeter. So You can see it's on the inside scale there, the red. You can see 10 and 20. So let's see how it does.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so we're going to whiz it over again. So that's reading 14. So we're within tolerance there. 14 kilograms per square centimetre. We've given it a wash down and a rub down. I'm going to give it a spray in preparation for going back in. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. And the frame was masked over. Only because his mask gone across. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
There's a design feature built in. So there it is after one coat. Looks okay. It looks better than it was anyway.
So the brake caliper turn out was look alright.
We have a look now. With perfect spraying conditions, cold, damp, high tech stuff this. So it seems to be drying out reasonably well. Like it is cold and damp here. But here's we had to have an outdoor spraying booth as well because so this is the best bit. So there's the there's the brake caliper, and this is the solar powered spray boot. Now, I don't know what these are going to look like in proper light. Well, needs must. Plus we also put up some solar spots. Yay, that one's working too. So there's the situation now. That one's gone out. There she is back on. Deadly. I'm back into the indoor spray booth. So there's a few coats gone on this now. Seems to be looking well. All we can do is hope.